Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Whoa, bummer. Well, at least you get to see your insurance agent, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sure, my car got struck by lightning, but my Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Mike, is gonna help me figure it out. So awesome. Oh, here he is. Big Mike!
Your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent helps guide you through the process, so you don't have to go it alone.
At Moser Motors, we got you covered. From plug-in hybrids to full electric vehicles.
From small trucks to the F-150, all the way up to Super Duties, Moser Motors has got you covered.
From small SUVs to mid-size SUVs, up to large SUVs, Moser Motors has you covered.
And be sure to come in and check out our lineup of Lincolns.
Heavy-duty mechanics trucks with welders, air compressors, and cranes. Dump trucks in every size. You need to move a couple thousand gallons of water? We got the truck. Full commercial shop for your heavy truck service needs. When you think about it, Moser Ford has a vehicle for almost every single application.
Sharing happiness, displaying confidence, and promoting health. Your smile does a lot for you.
And at Riverstone Dental, we make smiles happen.
Across 2 locations at Riverstone Dental, our compassionate dentists and caring staff provides unparalleled care to patients of all ages. Using the latest technology and procedures, we offer an extensive list of general dentistry services. Whether you're stopping in for your routine cleaning and checkup, or you need restorative care, including implants, crowns, bridges, and more, we'll provide quick, comfortable care. Additionally, we perform orthodontic procedures as well. With traditional metal braces or the convenient Invisalign system, we can help you perfect your beautiful smile. Riverstone Dental. We make smiles happen.
Do you have sports injuries, knee pain, shoulder pain, headaches, arthritis pain, or just want to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Reynolds Chiropractic is the answer. Dr. Jade utilizes gentle, low-force, instrument-assisted, and hands-on adjusting. Dr. Jade treats patients of all ages, from birth to the very mature. Dr. Jade will help your injuries heal faster and help you live a more active and pain-free life. They offer BioFree, Sombra, pillows, back braces, and orthomolecular supplements. Dr. Jade is currently accepting new patients, so make your appointment today and visit Reynolds Chiropractic, where patient comfort and care are our first priority.
We plan for everything, always looking ahead to successfully navigate the ups and downs that life brings our way. So why is planning your funeral pushed to the back of the list? The answer to that question is different for everyone, but the staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt want you to know that this process is easy, stress-free, and is a wonderful gift that you can give your family. Pre-plan today. Give us a call at 260-724-7167 to set up an appointment.
Welcome to the TP here at Bellmont High School, where tonight it's IHSAA girls basketball action. You're here with Berne Witness Media as we cover the visiting Northrop Lady Bruins against the Bellmont Lady Braves tonight. It should be a good one tonight. It'll be the battle of the younger ladies with a lot of experience against the weathered and well-experienced girls of Northrop High School. Northrop High School is heavy laden with junior seniors, as opposed to Bellmont, who has one senior on their roster that sees limited action, and the girls otherwise are all sophomores and juniors. Sophomores and juniors. So it'll be a very, very interesting night tonight. Northrop will probably be the most athletic team that Bellmont will see this season. We'll see how they can weather the storm, Josh, and get through that. On my side here is my right-hand man tonight, Josh Butler on the controls. And Allie West is up above taking video tonight. So good to work with her. We haven't had her down here at Bellmont for a while, and it's always good to have her around. So, like I said, Josh, this will be the older experience against the younger experience, and we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely. Just looking at the Northrop team, they are tall and they're fast. So,
and we have several college commits already. We were informed by the Northrop girls, so I'll run through those here just a little bit later. But we'll be back here just in a few minutes. We're going to go back for a few messages. Then we'll be back with preseason, the Berne Witness preseason. I did that one of those nights tonight, I'll tell you. Berne Witness pregame show, and we'll cover some of the nitty-gritty and information on schedules and whatnot here just shortly. So we'll take a few messages. We'll be back right after this.
Steve Rich has been serving all of Adams County as a Good Neighbor State Farm agent from his office in Decatur since 1980. For all of your auto, home, life, and business insurance, Steve can show you what being a good neighbor is all about. Call or text Steve at 728-2933 or stop by his office at 230 South 2nd Street in Decatur from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. He can even meet you in the evening or on Saturday by appointment. All your insurance needs under one roof. To combine and save, talk with State Farm agent Steve Rich.
Mitchell Enterprises Corporation is a trucking and feed sales company located in Bluffton, Indiana. Owner Luke Bright is a lifetime resident of Adams County and proudly sells a variety of show feeds and supplements. Sunglow and Linder show feeds are the most popular among other supplements and livestock care that they stock daily. Mitchell Enterprises would be happy to help with any of your feed needs and are always looking to hire CDL drivers in the area. Contact Luke and his team at 260-353-1050 or check them out at mitchellenterprises.com.
At Bellmont, your career starts in the classroom. With 16 career and technical education programs, we are the home of the biggest collection in Adams and Wells County. From arts to trade to business. We are Bellmont. Good at learning, good at life.
I'm still right, and I was here just 1 year. I fell and broke my hip, and so walking is the best thing for me. And this is a wonderful place to walk.
Here at Adams Woodcrest, we offer assisted living with your independence in mind. We welcome your small furry friends. Come enjoy an outdoor stroll on our lovely grounds or participate in numerous activities with friends and residents. Adams Woodcrest is extraordinary living where everyone is family.
Here at Berne Ready Mix, building strong communities is not just something we say. It's something we do. We are proud to be a part of the residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal projects in the communities we serve. Contact us to discuss your next project.
Do you know all of the services provided at Decatur Hardware and Rental? We're a U-Haul dealer. We fill grill tanks, test pool water, custom mix paint, cut keys, ship UPS packages, cut glass, rent tents, tables and chairs, a trencher, skid loader, tractor, sod cutter, scaffolding, and so many more items. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, or paint. Decatur Hardware and Rental can make your project much easier to complete. Decatur Hardware and Rental, across from the Bungie plant, do it best.
Welcome back to the Witness Media's pregame show with at the TP tonight, Decatur, Indiana. Again, it's Josh Butler beside me here on the color while I do the play-by-play action for the Bellmont Lady Braves against the Northrop Knights. Woo-wee! Northrop Bruins tonight. Coming into tonight's game, Northrop comes into town with a 9-7 record. They're coached by Katie Jackson in her 5th year, 73-35 total record for her here at Northrop. 113 and 117 in her 11th year overall. Northrop in their last outing, they defeated Lawrence North 64-51. And there again, as we talked about a little bit earlier, they have a lot of talent on this team. It'll be very, very interesting to see how this all turns out. Our resident expert, Donnie Kitson, gave us some good information as he went through before. Obviously, he's up to speed and in tune with a lot of these girls that are on the team. They have several girls that are already committed into the college ranks next year to play basketball. So it'll be very interesting to see how Bellmont controls them. Obviously, what we'll see tonight is Bellmont with an extremely smothering type defense, trying to push that 20 to 30 turnover rate once again. They've been successful, I think, pretty much every game this year. And they'll try and continue that again tonight and see if they can't get Northrop a little flustered. Obviously, if Northrop ends up getting away from them, it could be very difficult for Bellmont to get back into it. Likewise, as far as Bellmont's record, they come in at 15-1, and what I was looking at earlier, I think that's the best record in the top-ranked teams in 3A this year. So I know several of the others that are around the same area have 2-3 losses. Now, Bellmont isn't ranked quite as high just because of the calculations of the Sagarin ratings, but nonetheless, they are number 4 in 3A in the Sagarin rankings. The Bellmont Lady Braves are coached by Coach Andy Heim, his 15th year at Bellmont. He has just surpassed his 200th victory. He's now at 201 to just 141 losses. In Bellmont's last outing, they defeated Columbia City 49-40. And interestingly enough, in these last several games that Bellmont's played, especially the last 3, even though they've had tough teams to play against, they have had a real struggle with their shooting. I know that percentages-wise, we're talking in the 20% range in both 2 and 3 3-point field goal areas. And so it's been a real struggle for Bellmont. But even though they have shot that poorly, they've managed with their defense to pick themselves up and overcome the deficit. So, like I said, it's been a real challenge for them, but they have managed to pull off some very, very impressive wins with back-to-back wins, I should say, at Eastside to begin with, which was a real battle. And they played Bluffton, who had just 1 or 2 losses on the season, I believe, and had a very, very good record. They managed to knock them off and then came back and won last week against Columbia City. So they've had a stretch that's beginning the part of the meat grinder here that we're looking forward to. And with that, something very interesting, I don't know that it's been announced yet, but I do believe that we will be at Norwell on Saturday night. I think they've added that one on. So I do believe that Bellmont will be, or Berne Witness will be hosting a webcast that night as well, where the Bellmont Lady Braves and the Norwell Lady Knights will duke it out for conference championship rights pretty much. Both of them right now are undefeated in the conference. They're both setting in a position to win it outright if they can manage to knock off the opposing team. So last year, as you may be familiar, they Mr. Macklin there, I think he might have made a mistake there. He was behind the play. She kept dribbling, but she skipped with her 1 foot, and he called her for double dribble. So, but nonetheless, we give those boys a hard time. They're always fun. Yeah. Decatur locals, they do a good job. They're fun to give a hard time to anyway. So, at any rate, before I got distracted on that call, like I said, Bellmont has fought through some real battles and managed to accomplish some difficult wins and some with some quality teams. So tonight, if they can carry through and they can get that lid off the basket, as I've said, unfortunately, that lid followed not only the girls basketball but also the boys basketball team last week. where the boys this last weekend went to Columbia City in similar fashion, could not get the ball to fall. So there must be something here at Bellmont that has lid on baskets no matter where they're at. So tonight, like I said, Bellmont, again, this is IHSAA action. The Northrop Lady Bruins have traveled to the TP here at Bellmont, and the Bellmont Lady Braves are carrying a 15-1 record that they're trying to improve upon once again. And they'll be right back into conference action again on Saturday night, I believe. Or do we have one before that? I got to go back and look at my schedule, but nonetheless, we are loaded with action here. Check out witnessmedia.com or burnwitness.com for all the action coming up. I know there's other games tonight. There's numerous games between now and throughout the weekend that are going to be on air. So make sure to check that out for all your countywide action, both Adams and Wells County in a lot of aspects. So that's kind of where we're at. This is part of the Berne Witness pregame show. And we will go back for a few more messages from our sponsors as the JV has wrapped up here. We'll be back in a few moments with more Witness pregame show and cover more of the nitty-gritty and everything else in between. We'll be back right after this.
At First Bank of Berne, we believe strong local communities are good for everyone. It's why we invest in the lives and dreams of the people, businesses, and farmers in our hometowns. When you bank locally, our communities prosper because money is deposited, invested, and spent locally. At First Bank of Berne, improving the financial futures of those in our local communities is at the heart of everything we do.
Are you looking for a place where Christian values meets compassionate care? Christian Care Retirement Community has an independent living, assisted living, specialized memory care, and their new short-term rehabilitation program designed for the best in recovery. The mission of Christian Care is enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate service, rooted in faith, guided by love, and dedicated to respect and stewardship. Join them in the experience to support community where Christian values shine through. Christian Care Retirement Community, where faith and care come together.
If you're looking for new flooring, K&N Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for over 50 years. Owners Mike and Ella Clifton, along with their amazing staff, take great pride in serving you. Check out our showroom for a variety of manufacturers and distributors consisting of carpet, hardwood, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs. K&N Carpet is the only Mohawk Floorscapes dealer in the Fort Wayne area. So give us a call at 260-639-3591 and come see the experts in flooring at 12108 US 27 South, or check us out on Facebook.
Are you in the market for a used vehicle, or are you looking for a rental van or trailer? CMA Truck and Auto provides a variety of vehicles in a variety of price ranges, and Swiss City Vans offers rental services for a range of equipment. We invite you to visit us in person at the south edge of Berne on US 27, or to visit us online at cmatruckandauto.com, where you can sort our inventory by price range. You can also visit our Facebook page, where we keep in touch with our customers and promote giveaways. Enjoy the vehicle buying process without hidden fees or high-pressure sales at CMA.
Are you sick of working 12-hour shifts and weekends at your current job? Come join our team at Smith Brothers Berne, where we pride ourselves in providing our employees with a family atmosphere, a Monday through Friday work week, and a clean and air-conditioned work environment. Our employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $16 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with yearly bonus incentives and a competitive benefits package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at 356 Monroe Street in Berne.
Innovative instruction, award-winning programs, exceptional curriculum. At South Adams, we believe in the power of community. Here, we support each other, celebrate together, and treasure what truly matters most: family. We are Starfires.
Apartment living at its best with an exceptional location and affordable living. Located on 000 Road in Berne, Eastview Apartments are currently offering spacious 2-bedroom apartment homes with full-size washer, dryer, range, refrigerator, dishwasher, disposal, free maintenance, private entrances, balcony or patio, and much more. Please call 260-589-8602 for further information. We know you will be proud to call Eastview Apartments your home.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, huge selection of colors, plus Ace's award-winning service, you can be confident you're getting the best. Then buy in store or online for curbside pickup or free delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint. Your local Ace has everything you need. And since we're right around the block, we'll deliver your paint for free.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
For nearly 70 years, Baumgartner attorneys have provided dependable legal services to you, your parents, and your grandparents.
With both Dave and Nick Baumgartner providing legal services, you can be assured that we'll be here for generations to come. Whether your legal needs include estate planning, estate settlements, real estate, corporations, LLCs, or personal injury, we're here to serve you.
So come and visit us in Berne or call 589-3139. Baumgartner Attorneys. Legal services for you and your family.
Welcome back to Bellmont High School, where tonight, again, it is IHSAA ladies basketball or girls basketball action. The Bellmont Lady Braves are taking on the Northrop Bruins in what could be one of their toughest tests of the season. Just a year ago, Bellmont played Northrop, and they actually took it on the chin at Northrop last year. On the 14th, it was 61-57. And like I said, Northrop is loaded with talent, even though their record may not show that. In the last 25 years, Northrop leads the series 4-2. And this is thanks to John Harrell, as many of you know John Harrell. And his prediction tonight is Bellmont 55-40. So I would be a little surprised there. He was pretty close on several of the games that we've covered this year. But I have a feeling that Northrop has some of their girls back that may have been out earlier, from what I understand, with some injuries and different things. And it will be very interesting to see how the girls play in comparison tonight. One note that was kind of interesting, I talked to Northrop coach Katie Jackson before, and she filled me in that she had played for Coach Denny Ranking, the assistant coach here for the Lady Braves. And I told her, I said, I will not tell anybody that, but I kind of lied. I said, you might have a target on your back before you leave tonight if they all know you played with Coach Denny Ranking, but nonetheless, and all the fun. So she had played for Denny and with Krista Ranking, a former standout here at Bellmont, several years ago. Not quite as many years ago as us, Josh.
Close.
But not too far off
Not
of that
too
anyway.
far.
Yeah, we remember those girls playing.
Absolutely.
And after I went back and looked, I do remember those girls playing with some girls from Northrop and making a big run at the National AAU tournament. And that's where they played with Denny Ranking at. So kind of fun that they're coming back here and you have that interconnection between the teams. We've got about 14-22 right now on the Crooked Auction Realty scoreboard. As the girls are warming up here, both teams are out on the floor. Coach Heim and Coach Jackson are at the Northrop bench just chatting it out. Trying to get information that they can, last-minute information from each other. And as I mentioned before, Don Kitson had tipped us off, and there he goes right now. But at any rate, that Northrop has several girls that have committed for next year in their lineup right now. Number 5, which will be Kayla Williams-Thomas, she has committed to Walsh. Interestingly enough, a connection with the Heritage area or the Monroeville area, Marion Wiss, who plays for the Northrop Lady Bruins. She'll be starting at a guard. She is committed to St. Francis in softball. Then along with that, we've got Miley Waring, who's playing at IU Kokomo next year. And likewise, Swin Jackson is committed to IU Indianapolis. So as we talked about, they have a star-studded lineup with a lot of talent. Their record doesn't show quite what their ability is, and I'm afraid that if they get it together on any given night, they can be very difficult to keep in check, so to speak. But the Bellmont Lady Braves will try that out tonight, see what they can do. If they can't keep the girls in bay and come out with a win, Northrop will give them everything they can handle and more, I'm afraid, that's for sure. Bellmont is on their shooting for their 10th straight victory tonight after they defeated Columbia City again just this past weekend. That was another battle for Bellmont, and luckily they forced nearly 30 turnovers once again, if I do recall. I always send my stats to a couple of the guys that I'm working with because they usually end up writing an article for the paper. So I said, here, you can use my stats and make up an article to help you. But I believe they had close to 30 turnovers once again. I know by halftime they had a share. But nonetheless, Bellmont did have the opportunity to come away with a win, 49-40 in that contest with the Columbia City Lady Eagles here at the TP. They are looking to try to sweep their conference this year once again. As we talked about a little bit earlier, if you recall, last year Bellmont and Norwell were in a similar position playing head-to-head. Bellmont managed to nip them in the conference play to win the tournament or win the conference championship outright. On the other hand, we also know what Norwell did in the postseason.
Yeah.
They took it all the way to state and won state for their first title in many years. So that's something that's, like I said, in the back of everybody's minds once again. Norwell's record isn't quite as strong as it was last year, but likewise, I believe 2 of those losses were to Warsaw already, who is number 1 in 4A at the time that we speak tonight. I believe there's a couple different variations as where Norwell's at in 4A, anywhere from that 6, 7, 8 position, but we also know what kind of talent they have. But unfortunately, they've had to bump up this year with the IHSAA weighted system with all the appearances, or the 2 appearances they had back-to-back at the state championship or state finals. They went down and going in that second consecutive year had to bump up a class in the classification for school sizes. So, like I said, they're playing at the top this year. This is Bellmont's year to have an opportunity to make a run. Likewise, they're going to have to learn how to or figure out how to overcome these shooting struggles that they've had the last couple of games in order to make that run. That run will be here just shortly, actually. We've just got a handful of games left, and we'll be right into the tournament for Bellmont. They will still face Norwell again on the 17th, and they'll have Huntington North on the 23rd, who will be no slouch. And then they'll have Angola, Warsaw. They're going to see what they have against the best team in 4A, followed by the 30th of January, Leo. So at that point, then they'll be getting into tournament action the beginning of February. So it'll be very interesting to see how they can finish out this season. Bellmont's very, very young in their roster. Again, they start with 3 sophomores and 2 juniors. Have 1 senior on the team who doesn't get to play, again, as much as I'm sure she'd like to, but she's been a huge, huge support role for Bellmont, getting her share of action. Like I said, I'm sure she'd like to have a little more action, but she's been able to take that role of being a leader, and not only verbally, but I guess maturity-wise as well. So it's always great to see her get out there. But that's the one senior that Bellmont has, and that would be Brianna Converse as a senior. Other than that, it's all sophomores and juniors. Again, likewise, if you look at the roster for Northrop High School, their roster has, 10 seniors on the roster, followed by 1, 2, 3, I believe, juniors. So quite the opposite in the ages and experiences of these 2 teams. But we'll see how they pair up tonight and see how Northrop handles that pressure that Bellmont puts on defensively. So, Josh, what is your take on tonight? What do you think you were going to see?
Well, talking about the lid being on the basket, what's never having a lid on it is the defense. So the Lady Braves bring that every night, and I remember the Carroll game, we were a little worried about that, and they forced 29 turnovers in that game and shut that big school down. So we could be looking at something like that. Maybe Carroll's probably not quite as athletic as Northrop, but yeah, the girls are going to play defense, and they're going to get it's. I've been telling some guys you need to come out and watch these girls play because it's like a car race out there on
Yep.
defense,
Yep.
and just the headaches they bring and cause and mistakes they make the other teams make. It's really something to watch.
And that's a testament to the wins that they've had, even though they haven't shot in the 20-30% range the last 2-3 games. On the other hand, they've still managed to come away with wins, and that's what a championship team is.
Yep.
One that can go through their struggles and manage to still find a way to win, and that's exactly what they've done. So
Going back to the Columbia City game, you only score 49 points, but yet you still win by 9 points just because your defense is just outstanding.
Well, and it was the same way with Bluffton. Bluffton was up 9-5 at the end of the first quarter or something like that. And Bellmont, it's one of those, or no, 3. They only had, I think, 3 points at the end of the first quarter. And nonetheless, it's one of those where you just know, hey, we're going to weather the storm. They'll come back, and it'll be just fine. But like I said, it was nerve-wracking. And then before Bluffton knew it, Bellmont was really starting to pull away in that third. And Bluffton made another little run late in the game, get it down to 5, I believe it was. But then the girls come back and continue to put pressure on them. They're going to be in your face no matter what. They're going to contest every pass, every play that you're working on. They're going to contest. So it's not going to be something that is an easy defense to play against. I don't care how talented the other team is.
There's no breaks taken. It's in your face defense from the time the horn blows until the time it blows again, and then it's constant pressure.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, with that, we're going to go back for a few messages. We'll be back here in just a moment with the starting lineups as they get ready to announce those in here just a few moments in this arena here as well. So with that, we'll be back right after this.
In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
At Fisher Dental, we fix teeth. We also develop relationships with our patients and create lifelong friends.
Here at Fisher Dental, we clean, extract, and fill teeth. We also make crowns, bridges, partials, and dentures.
At Fisher Dental, we like smiles. And remember, we've got your back.
And your teeth.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also a double pane window that apparently weighs 800 pounds owner. An inconveniently located electrical outlet owner, and a kitchen floor made for triple axles owner. Fortunately, you're also an American Standard owner, which means you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going, no matter what happens. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Or American Standard dealer, Don Myers, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
For over 70 years, Bixler Insurance has provided financial protection for our communities.
We will protect your auto, home, farm, and business of any size.
We can protect your family with a life insurance policy and help navigate your health insurance options, including Medicare and marketplace products.
The world of insurance definitely has its ups and downs.
But as an independent agency, we have strong relationships with several companies to meet your specific needs.
Stop by or call us in Berne, Geneva, Decatur, Portland, or Woodburn.
At FM Investment Services, we continue to serve and advise our clients with dedication and experience, and our team includes 2 registered investment professionals. Leif Lickinger, with over 30 years of experience helping clients navigate their financial journeys, and Lori Garwood, bringing more than 25 years of investment expertise to the table. Together, Lee and Lori are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, and supporting them is Tina Marbaugh, Administrative Assistant, who has 4.5 years of experience in the investment field. Call us today, 260-368-9939 to schedule your consultation. FM Investment Services, experience you can trust, advice you can count on.
Did you just see that?
What? I didn't see anything.
I can't believe my eyes.
You should know what you're looking at.
And we're here to help you. Come see Dr. Lehman
or Dr. Bixler
or Dr. Baum
at Lehman and Bixler Optometrists World Headquarters, Berne, Indiana.
They helped us, and they could probably help you.
Trust your visit to Lehman and Bixler Optometrists.
Good call, Ref.
We are Best One.
The best tires. The best customer service.
Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Visit our store or bestoneofmonroe.com to shop tires, request an appointment, and more. See these? See us at Best One of Monroe. Selling tires, serving people.
Welcome back to the TP, where we are going to present your starting lineup for tonight's HSA girls basketball action between the Northrop Lady Bruins and the Bellmont Lady Braves. For your visitors, the Lady Bruins of Northrop High School, starting at one guard / forward position, a 5'8" senior, number 2, Olivia Rice. Starting at another guard, a 5'7" senior, number 3, Briley Day. Starting at a third guard, a 5'11" senior, number 5, Kayla Williams-Thomas. Again, she is a Walsh commit. And starting at another guard, a 5'5" senior, number 12, Marion Wiss. And rounding out the lineup for the Lady Bruins, a 5'10" guard, a senior, number 25, Swin Jackson. Now the lineup for your Bellmont Lady Braves. Starting at one guard, a 5'5" junior, number 3, Kate Kitson. Starting at another guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 15, Ani Kirkeberg. Starting at a third guard, a 5'5" junior, number 21, Lainey French. Starting at a fourth guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 22, Ashley Blakey. And rounding out the lineup for the Bellmont Lady Braves is a 6-foot forward / center position, sophomore, number 25, Marianne Blakey. Again, the Bellmont Braves are coached by Coach Andy Heim and with his 200 career wins, while the Lady Bruins are coached by Coach Katie Wiss. With that, we're going to take a break for the national anthem. We'll be back ready to start here just right after this moment.
Rooted in the community and backed by extensive experience, Adams Health is here to diagnose the most complex conditions with care and compassion. We offer specialty care in women's health, orthopedics, sports medicine, urology, gastroenterology, pulmonology, neurology, and more. With multiple locations in Adams County, you'll get the care you need close to home. We see new patients quickly because your health shouldn't have to wait. Visit adamshospital.org to schedule today. Your health is our priority.
When I wear Betsy's clothes, I feel confident. I feel like everything is very flattering. It's stylish, but yet modest. Her actual brand, those are my favorite clothes. Betsy stands out because her prices stay consistent. I like that she keeps her prices affordable, but I also like that it's trendy stuff too. So if you have an event coming up, you can always find something fun, something colorful, something different that not everybody else is going to have.
Bluff and Harrison MSD, schools of excellence, schools of choice.
Every moment matters.
At Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt, we know that building your reputation goes far beyond the success of today. It is a constant effort to see the needs of others before your own and working to be better every day. We believe in this motto and know that you are worth the effort. The staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt want to walk beside you, and the honor to do so is not taken lightly. For information on how we can better serve you and your family, give us a call at 724-7167.
On a winning team, players get the job done right the first time. At Helena Chemical Company, getting the job done right is the only job we have. During the growing season, we show customers how to grow stronger, more profitable crops with the Helena Acre, a production system that achieves higher yields and greater returns. A key product on the Helena Acre team is Hydrahume, an organic acid that gives crops a better chance to take up more nutrients and moisture for stronger returns at harvest. To learn more, go to helenaconnects.com.
Krukeberg Auction and Realty of Decatur is dedicated to providing you with a grand auction experience. Their stellar team has over 100 years of combined listing and sales experience, specializing in auctioning homes, personal property, land, farms, equipment, antiques, and business liquidations. Licensed in Indiana and Ohio, call Krukeberg Auction and Realty at 724-7402 or stop by 1030 South 13th Street in Decatur. Make the best choice by making Krukeberg Auction and Realty your first choice for a grand auction and realty experience.
Welcome back to the TP, where the starting lineups are being announced right now. The Northrop Bruins are done. They are just now on the Bellmont Lady Braves starting lineup. We'll be here in action just shortly after they get done announcing the starters. Again, the scoreboard sponsor tonight is Krukeberg Auction and Realty Scoreboard. Real estate auctions, property auctions, and farm equipment auctions are a great way to find what you're looking for. Krukeberg Auction and Realty can help. Call 260-724-7402 or visit kjauction.com for help. As I mentioned before, this has been your Berne Witness pregame show. We are getting ready for action here. It'll be a very interesting and exciting night to see how it turns out. The Lady Braves have been extremely, extremely tough so far this year. Their defense definitely carries them throughout a game, and up until the last three games, their defense turned into a lot of offense. Unfortunately, as we talked about, they've struggled a little bit with their shooting percentage the last three games, but as coaches have said, hopefully the lid will come off tonight, and they can come unglued and really, really give it to this Northrop team. The Northrop team is very, very talented, but we'll see what transpires here in just a few moments. There's 8 minutes now on the clock. This is your Bixler Insurance first quarter. Let Bixler Insurance take the confusion out of the insurance process. Bixler Insurance is a full-service agency that can assist with all of your insurance needs. Now for the tip, Marianne Blakey. He is the Bellmont Brave. It was controlled by the Northrop Bruins. Jumping for the Northrop Bruins was Kayla Williams-Thomas. Williams-Thomas out top. Oh, they tried to back cut. There's a first turnover for Northrop. Ashley Blakey stepped into the passing lane and took it right away. Little drive, a little tip over the top to Marianne, taken away by Kate Williams. Thomas again, and she flips it in and gets the basket. Draws a foul, so Northrop will draw first blood on that little layup right there, and one the old-fashioned way. Free throw is good, so that gives Northrop the 3-0 lead quickly here in the beginning of the contest.
Northrop putting on a little pressure themselves.
Yep. Again, Williams-Thomas is committed to Walsh University. Kate Kitson from 3, hits it. That's a good sign tonight, because I'll tell you what, that's something they have really struggled with, rattling around that rim and just not finding a way for it to fall. So that's a very good start for the Lady Braves. That's after that turnover in their first possession. So they'll let it out. Oh, Smith-Williams. This shot goes up by Riley Day off the rim. Rebound comes to Bellmont. Marianne Blakey all the way to the basket. She's going to get the chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. And that foul does go on Jackson. So Swin Jackson's first foul. Marianne Blakey with her opportunity to have the old-fashioned three-point play right there. That's a good start also. Bellmont has struggled a little bit with their free throw shooting as well here the last, actually from the beginning of the season, it's been about, seems like that 50%, make one, miss one. And so that's another thing. It'd be great to get cleaned up. Oh, and there's Jackson on the shot, kind of a wild shot. Bellmont rebounds.
Oh, man, nice block.
Marianne Blakey takes all the way down and gets blocked. And it'll be a jump ball. Ball will go to Bellmont. So man, Bellmont lucky there to keep that ball in their possession. Kate Barton. Ashley Blakey out at top of the key into the paint. Nice little and it goes across the rim. A little too strong on the layup.
Wow. Nice block by Mary Blakey there.
Tell you what, Williams-Thomas is trying to really push the issue, and the girls have answered there. They're keeping her in check. Mary Blakey on a nice little block right there. Northrop will keep the ball, but nonetheless, a little bit of back in the action, or back in your face action. Shot was missed again. Bellmont rebound.
Nice drop. Need to take that shot.
A turnover on Bellmont Lady Braves. This is Jackson driving. Swin. Three-pointer. And I missed, which number was that one? Briley Day. Set up out there, had a nice open look. Bellmont will come back. Oh, Kate Barton had her. Good look outside.
Shoot that ball, lady.
She needs to get a little more confidence because we know she can hit him.
Yep.
She's out here. She's not even looking. Almost like she's a little gun shy tonight. And that's something that these girls cannot do. They cannot get gun shy. Just because they haven't been hitting well doesn't mean you want to just look away. Yep. She's too valuable from that three position if she's shooting and hitting. 6-6 contest right now between the, a little strong. It's Mary Blakey on her second one. Missed field goal there. 4:40 left here in the first quarter. Caitlin Barton to Kate Kitts, I should say. Ani Kirkenberg off the rim. Marianne Blakey on the putback. Ani's another one that's due to come unglued here anytime. She was quiet the last couple games, and like I said, we know she can shoot like crazy too. Northrop pushing in there. Another three-point attempt off the rim. Three-point attempt was missed by Marion Wiss. And the rebound came to Bellmont. Drew the foul. And I don't have number 40 on my roster. So we'll have to do some digging into that. Ashley going to take it to the basket, kicks it back out to Marianne. She's going to drive in there amongst the trees. Shot from three, Barton from the right side, or far side. I'm sorry, not that was not Kate Barton. That was my mistake completely. That's Lainey French over there. We're blocked just enough with these banners. I couldn't quite see. Oh, and another hustle. The ball's batted away by Ashley Blakey. Forced it. Jackson bobbled it last, though, going out of bounds. So that'll be a turnover back to Bellmont. Hadley Caffey into the lineup. Give Marianne Blakey a break. Kate Kitson's bringing it up the floor now. Guarding her will be Marianne Wiss. French across the top. A little weave. Laney French from three once again hits it. That's 2 for 2. That will mean business for Bellmont if they can keep that going. With that, Coach Jackson calls timeout from Northrop, and we'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
One is more than a number.
This is a commercial.
It's pride in our history
Pioneer seed corn.
and the promise of what's to come.
Pioneer is the corn for you.
One farmer, one seed, one season. One changes everything. In 1926, Henry A. Wallace and the founders of Pioneer revolutionized farming, and we've been innovating ever since. 100 starts with one. Our 100th season starts with you.
Back to Bellmont High School, where Bellmont has jumped out to a 14-6 lead here on the Northrop Lady Bruins. The threes have fallen a little better tonight for the Bellmont Lady Braves. They've got 3 of them so far already with about 3:15 left in the first quarter, something that they've struggled with without a doubt the last few games. And that could mean a lot of positive things for the Bellmont Braves tonight. Northrop's got the ball back to Swin Jackson, who's brings the ball up across the 10-second line. Oh, man. Kate Barton is knocked off the line there by the unnamed player for them. That shot was off the rim from three-point range. That was Briley Day. Bellmont gets the rebound and brings right back up the floor. Connie Kirkerberg out top. Kicks it over to Kate Barton, and she is not looking to shoot at all. Lainey French is, though, off the rim. She's picked up her own rebound. Connie Kirkerberg drives to the basket, gets it blocked. So Lainey French on her first miss of the evening. And Annie Kirkerberg is again, as I said, managed to get the rebound and push it back in. She was blocked, but she was taking it amongst the trees again with this Northrop team. They've got a little taller lineup right now than what Bellmont does, without a doubt. Ball pushed in across the 10-second line. Ashley Blakey recovers it. Brings it to the left side. Back to Annie Kirkerberg. Back over to Lainey French here. Oh. Wow. I didn't see that. They call that on Caffey. I thought she was pretty set, but the defender ran right into her. And I guess I didn't see that she was out of balance, but they called the offensive foul, so Hadley Caffey will drop the foul on that one. Just her first, so not any problem, but they'll think twice. Uh-oh, there goes Williams-Thomas. She dishes it off to their unnamed player, and it's a little bit short. Rebound comes back to Bellmont. So that's where Bellmont's made the difference tonight. They haven't driven or forced as many turnovers, but they have taken advantage of rebounds. Have not given Northrop a second chance on most of these shots. Ashley Blakey goes in, kicks to Lainey French on the near side. Oh, off the rim. Over at Hadley Caffey. Northrop rebounds it. Got Jackson out top and goes over to Wiss. Back to Jackson. Now to Wiss once again. Out at top of the key. Oh, and a backdoor cut right there on Williams Thomas, and got her for traveling.
I thought it was going to be a foul, but the block looked clean, and they got her for traveling.
So I guess that'll be a turnover for Northrop. But the thing I still don't understand is that Euro step. I mean, she looked smooth enough there to get by with that extra step, so I'm not sure exactly, but it does go as a turnover for Northrop. Hadley Caffey gets it to Kaiten Barton, and she takes that short-range jumper right there, and she probably is as good as anybody on the Bellmont team hitting that shot right there. Bellmont gets the ball on a steal. Got to put it right. Oh, draws a foul, so Ashley Blakey will be going to it'll be on the floor, it looks like. Chalk this up. Kate Barton with her 2-point shot, and they forced a turnover. That's number 5 for Northrop already, what I'm showing. And that last shot, who was that last shot now that they kind of blocked there? I missed that one. Bellmont underneath. Marianne with the ball, kicks it out to Ashley. Ani Krickenberg from 3, out top, hits it. That's what we've been waiting for. We knew she could hit those any given time, and when she gets hot, she'll be hard to stop as well. So Bellmont, again, really starting to heat up a little bit with their shooting.
The pressure's just
Krickenberger's really pushing Williams Thomas down that floor, and she bobbled it and had to pick it up, so she didn't get called for the turnover. Ball underneath, goes back out to Wiss.
Bellmont extending the defense.
Wiss goes over to Olivia Rice.
It's
back to Wiss. She's driving against all those girls. She's taking her way in there.
Wow.
Draws a foul. They called 2 of those. Coach Heim is not happy, and he's the one that also called that charge down here on Hadley Caffey, which I wasn't too sure about.
No.
But,
looked like what they'd call bailout, because
yeah,
all I seen was brave hands in the air.
Yeah, and she was busting in there one way or the other. She was going to try and force the issue.
Yeah.
First shot is good on the free throw. And that is Marianne Blakey's first foul, by the way, for Bellmont. Wiss on her second shot. It is good. Northrop is now 3 for 3 from the line. Score is now 19-7 in favor of Bellmont. Marianne Blakey gets the ball in. Lainey French. Over to Kate Kitson, just outside the 3-point arc. Ashley shoots from 3 off the backboard. Try to force it in quick before the end of the quarter. With that, Bellmont leads after 1, 19-8. We'll be back right after this.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Call Toby, Kyle, Barb, or Mark for your insurance needs today.
Keep going. More.
In the heart of our community, we're more than just a school. Our dedicated staff ignites curiosity, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. With a range of programs, we nurture talents and build leaders. Our students excel driven by passion and support. Every success is a testament to hard work. Adams Central, where dedicated staff and student success go hand in hand.
When you walk through our doors, you'll find smiling faces, exceptional service, and a sense of family. With trusted financial solutions tailored to you. Discover the difference today. Financial Partners Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA. So you think you found the right guy on social media? It could be that person isn't who you thought they were. If you don't give out your personal information, you won't be a victim of fraud. A message brought to you by Financial Partners Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Back to Bellmont High School, where the Bellmont Lady Braves start out with a quick lead, 19-8 after the half, and Northrop made a quick 5-point run here. Coach Heim called a quick timeout and decided to have a little discussion, 30-second timeout, and try and get the Bellmont Braves realigned and back in order here, and that did not help. Bellmont on a quick turnover here, and Northrop takes it right down and scores very quickly. That was Kamaya Morris. That's 5 of them for her in this quarter. Last 2 buckets for her, a 3-pointer and that shot right there. Annie Krukenberg again. Ashley Blakey takes it in, roll on a little roll right there. On a finger roll. Stop that scoring, but now we're down to a 6-point difference. Again, Williams-Thomas likes to drive, and then she dishes it out. She does a nice job with that. There, the ball was shot by Morris once again, and she was blocked. Bellmont gets the rebound. Oh, a little hard. Oh, Marianne Blakey draws a foul. So it goes from sister to sister. Ashley took the shot, was swatted away. Her sister got the rebound and put the ball back up. And she will get free throws here. 2 shots. First one's off the rim. That's just Belmont's second free throw of the night. One was the old-fashioned free throw by Marianne earlier. Old-fashioned 3-point play, I should say. Second shot is up. That is good. So 1 of 2 from the line. 2 of 3 so far tonight for Marianne. And with that, Northrop.
Oh, nice block.
Williams-Thomas, she tried to blow past Marianne. Marianne went and blocked her. Nice block. And unfortunately, it did bounce off of Marianne going out of bounds. Otherwise, nearly had that ball on a turnover too yet. But nice job of getting up over the top of her. There's Williams-Thomas once again. She's shooting from 3, and it's off the back of the rim. Rebound goes to Kate Barton. Up top, Ashley Blakey. Kate Barton over to Kate Kitson. Side Mary at the top of the key. I'm sorry, from the free throw line. Barton off the rim. Put back by Marianne Blakey on a rebound and put back.
She's got getting in very good position in there to pull
yes,
them boards
she
down.
does. She's been getting better and better and better at that, and we're excited to see that happen. Now Jackson out top over to Wiss. Again, Williams-Thomas. A little bit of weave back and forth, trying to find an opening towards the rim. There's Jackson. And she trapped the ball on her leg. And it's a turnover nonetheless. A little lob over the top. Oh, Kate Kitson, she knew what she wanted to do. She tried to lob it over the top on that fast break. And was just a little bit over the top. She was frustrated with herself, but she had the right idea.
Yep.
Give that ball up. She probably could have taken the shot, and that's probably what coach is going to tell her. Look, don't hesitate to take the shot. If anything, that's one thing that Bellmont is not selfish.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't see that with these girls. I think from time to time, Coach Heim will tell them to be just a little more selfish if they got that open look to go ahead and put a little pressure on them. Bellmont putting a ton of pressure coming up the floor again for Northrop. In and out to Jackson. Jackson to Wiss. Back to Jackson, and now back to West top. Morris is in there. Over to the corner again. This is William Thomas off the rim from 3. Rebound goes back to Bellmont. That's where the big advantage is for Bellmont, and that's where I think if I was a coach from Northrop, that's where I'd be a little frustrated because the size, I would say, is definitely in the favor of Northrop, and Bellmont is not giving them a second chance. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
I'm curious what they'll call on that one. So Wiss has her second foul, and that was kind of an interesting foul there. She tapped the ball away.
We got a timeout.
And with that, we'll cover that right after we get back from these messages of our sponsors.
Modern meets classic with the new Amara Stone Wedding Band collection at Richard's Jewelry. Made in the USA with recycled metals, these rings mix traditional gold with new contemporary metals for a sleek, edgy look and design. Life gets tough, but so are these industrial wedding bands featuring Benchmark's lifetime guarantee. Richard's Jewelry, your exclusive Amara Stone dealer in downtown Berne.
At Freedom Chevrolet, it's more than cars and trucks. It's people. From the friendly faces who greet you to the service techs who treat your vehicle like their very own. And a sales team who listens and cares. It's neighbors serving neighbors. That's Freedom Chevrolet. Experience the difference today at Freedom Chevrolet in Bluffton.
Welcome back to Bellmont High School, where the Lady Braves are ahead of the Northrop Bruins 24-15 with 3:34 left in this second quarter. Again, the last foul was just a little interesting. Wiss grabbed Kate Barton. She kind of grabbed her by the arm, tried to tap the ball away, but in order to keep Barton from recovering it, she just grabbed her arm and kind of tugged her across the 10-second line. So they did not call a intentional foul, but nonetheless did get a foul on them. Oh, and a little pressure by Northrop. Ashley Blakey is going to fall on it, and luckily it will stay with Bellmont. Couple timely jump balls right there for Bellmont. Managed to keep possession and avoid the turnover. Turnovers right now, I'm showing 6 for Northrop and actually 5 for Bellmont. Oh, Laney French from 3. A little bit long off the far glass. Marianne Blakey goes up, can't quite get it. Rebound goes to Northrop. Oh, there it is. William Thomas rushes it back and puts a 2-point for a nice layup right there.
It was a nice fast break. Blakey for 3. Oh.
That was Ashley Assume, right?
Yep.
I could not see that one again. Rebound goes back to Northrop. Maybe that's what Coach finally expressed. Look, you guys got to get some rebounds. The size is right there. That shot was William Thomas once again, so she's hit the last 2 buckets for Northrop. Score is now 24-19. Back to a 5-point lead for Bellmont. Shot from the far side, and for 3, it's Laney French once again. That's her third 3 of the night, so. And Northrop rushes back the other way. On a short layup right there. Ashley kicks over the corner. Ani Kirkenberg drives in. Oh, nice little handoff to
Nice
Marianne Blakey. And gets the foul for another old-fashioned 3-point play opportunity. Marianne Blakey tries to convert the old-fashioned 3-point play right here with the and one. Little long once again. Rebound goes back to Bellmont. Lenny French near, she looked at it, picked it back up. Barton drives in a little bit, gives it to Marianne at the free-throw line. Ball's bobbled away, must have been tapped by the Northrop Bruins. As I mentioned, it's very difficult to see in that corner. We got some banners that, we slid down some again, didn't we? I was like, couldn't figure out why that view is blocked here.
Yeah.
Normally we're down a little bit, so it kind of cleared that away. But if they get into that corner, I cannot see over there in that far corner. Ball goes into Hadley Cappy. Nice little turnaround. Unfortunately, a little strong. Rebound again goes to Northrop. Push it up the floor. They're very patient in their half court. Oh, there's a shot from Jackson way out. Looked like it was going to be off just slightly from our angle, but it rattled in there. Shot goes up by Barton off the rim.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Oh, evidently Laney French was a little taller than I realized. They're having a discussion now. I appreciate that at least. Well, if we're not sure, let's at least check here.
Couldn't talk him into it.
No, I don't think you're going to talk him into that very often. Pressure, and a I'm not sure. Oh, over and back.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see her split that either way, but she jumped off her feet. So that is another turnover forced by Bellmont. Jackson, she was split at the 10-second line and kind of hopped to try and get the pass off, and they called her for over and back. So again, Belmont's got a little weave up top. Barton, Kirkeberg, Kate Kitson. Kind of the same thing you see with Northrop out top. Kate Barton from three, hits it. Another big three for Bellmont.
They needed that. It seems like anytime Northrop gets a little run going, Belmont's had the answer thus far.
Yep. They've hit just well enough. There's 12 seconds now left in this second quarter. And they got Jackson trapped in that corner. Oh, and Coach Jackson calls timeout with 7.3 seconds left. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this.
Do you need repairs done on your farm equipment or grain handling equipment? Maybe you need steps or a railing made, livestock gates, or your wife's favorite chair. Ironclad Metalworks is who you need. We specialize in agribusiness welding and fabricating. We have the skills you need to get the job done correctly, from existing equipment repairs to new fabrications. No project is too big or too small. We can do it all. Do you have an idea but can't seem to bring it to life? Stop by and let us help you make your ideas a reality. Come see us at 620 Berne Street in Berne or call 260-525-0471.
We're back for the last 7.3 seconds on the Kirkeberg Auction Realty scoreboard of the second quarter here at Bellmont High School. Northrop gets the ball in quick to Williams-Thomas. Oh, and she kicks it over to Rice there, and she misses. They get a chance. Ani Kirkeberg for three. Oh, it looked like it was online, but it was a little bit short. So a lot of action right there. Rice up for three, missed it. The rebound went to Bellmont. They ended up getting one more shot up. Ronnie Kirkeberg, and with that, it's the end of two. Bellmont leads 32-24. We'll be back with our halftime show right after this.
These days, peace of mind starts at your front door. Innovative Concepts has been helping protect families for over 30 years with our trusted security experience. From smart cameras to burglary alarm systems with local 24/7 monitoring, we install it all. With a low monthly monitoring fee, protecting what matters most has never been easier. Call Innovative Concepts Audio Video today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
If you haven't seen the large new showroom at Lehman Feed Mill on County Road 000 just east of Berne, now is the perfect time to come and see our expanded inventory. Fall is a great time to sow or repair your lawn with our Ezekiel Turf Lawn Seed. We also carry a large selection of fertilizers, herbicides, and insecticides for your lawn and garden needs. Don't forget to ask us about our Pro Pig DuraCube Softener Salt, the cleanest and purest softening salt available today. Lehman Female thanks all of you for keeping an eye out for farm equipment on the roadways during harvest season, and we look forward to seeing you here soon.
From dreamer to doer, bridging the gap between where we are and where we want to be, turning passion into profession, finding your true calling in a career, and bringing your dreams to life, it takes two things: the right path and the right people to walk alongside you. At Indiana Wesleyan University, we help dreamers become doers with accessible, flexible learning pathways and world-class people making world-changing connections. The road ahead, it's closer than you think. Discover the way at IWU.
Here at RK Financial, we're proud to serve the families and businesses that make our communities strong. We know the value of hard work, and we know how important it is to protect what you've built and what matters most. Whether it's retirement planning, investment guidance, or reviewing your insurance needs, our local team is here to provide personal, practical advice you can count on. RK Financial. Give us a call today.
M&M Market on the north side of Geneva has established a sterling reputation for the food they provide. Over 150 flavors of bratwurst, a wide selection of marinated chicken and pork chops, meat and cheese trays, and a 40-foot meat and deli case full of fresh-cut meats, cut daily. Come and schedule a special event meal for any budget on your next visit. Be sure to check our Facebook page for store hours and in-store specials. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Bluffton is where power meets adventure. From Ram trucks built to work to Chryslers built for your family and Jeeps built to explore, we've got it all. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Your road starts here.
Welcome back to the teepee here at Bellmont, where the Lady Braves are leading the Northrop Lady Bruins tonight at halftime, 32-24. This is the Adams Memorial Hospital halftime show. Experience Ortho Excellent with Dr. David Coates, Dr. Robert Kinney, and physician's assistant Aaron Whitman at Adams Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, part of the Adams Medical Group. Call 866-724-DOCS for a full range of treatment options, specializing in sports medicine like knee, hip, shoulder, and hand care repair. So, again, as we talked about earlier, Bellmont had to get their shooting going a little bit here in order to compete with the Bruins. They've shown that they've got plenty of athleticism. On the other hand, Bellmont has definitely come out hitting a little better tonight. At halftime, Bellmont is shooting 6 of 12 from three-point range as opposed to 20 and 30% as they did the other day. Now, from the two-point range, they're still at 43%, which is a little more common. But neither one of them are in that 20 and 30% range that they've been struggling with. On the other hand, Northrop at halftime, they were shooting from three-point range at 38%. They are 6 of 12 from two-point range for 50% on the half. For the scores of the Lady Bruins, I have Briley Day with 3 points. I have Kayla Williams-Thomas, the Walsh commit, with 9 points. Marion Wiss, she has 2 points. For the Bruins as well, Kamaya Morris she started to heat up there in the second quarter. She had a 3-point and a 2-point basket back-to-back for 5 points in that second quarter. Total of 5 points on the half. Swin Jackson had just 3 points on the half. And to round out the lineup, it's the number 40 for Northrop. And I said I'm going to dig into that, see if I can't get her name. But she has 2 points to round out their lineup, which gives them the total of 24 points here at half. Scored 16 in that second quarter. For the Bellmont Lady Braves, again, they shot at a clip of 50% from the three-point range, 43% from twos for the scoring on Belmont's behalf. Kate Kitson had a 3. We've got Kate Barton with 5. We have Ani Kirkeberg with 3. Lainey French with 9. Ashley Blakey with just 2, even though she's had a big impact tonight. Even though she hasn't scored a lot, they've definitely had to work hard on stopping her. She's dished the ball out different times and hit that open girl. So she's been doing her work more in the assist side. And then leading the Lady Braves tonight is her sister, Mary Blakey, who has 10 points on the half. So as we talked about earlier, Bellmont has heated things up. They have kept Northrop in check with the turnovers and forcing pressure on Northrop. Northrop's not gotten a lot of good shots up. When they have hit a few of them. On the other hand, it hasn't hurt Bellmont too bad. Every time Northrop made a little bit of a run, Bellmont would bounce back and have a little bit of a run on their own. Northrop, at this point in the game, I show them as having 7 turnovers to Belmont's 5. So even though they aren't forcing as many turnovers as they have throughout the season with a lot of the others, they definitely have still held that advantage. Now, a big difference on tonight, and we talked about this through the first quarter, and I'm sure as a coach it about drives you crazy. Bellmont had the rebounding edge in the first half. I show 14 rebounds, and I know I've missed some for Northrop, but I'm guessing they were around 6 to 7 rebounds in that quarter. There again, Bellmont didn't give them any second chances, and Bellmont had quite a few second chances of their own. And I'm sure, like I said, as a coach, they actually had the size on Bellmont, so they have to keep that in mind. Look, we can't give Bellmont second and third chances, which they had done. So at this point, like we said, Bellmont does have the lead, 32-24. Northrop's star player in the game, that's Williams Thomas, or one of them. One of the college commits, again, has 9 points. Jackson herself, who obviously is a very strong ball player herself, has been kept in check with 3 points. And Bellmont, just like every game, it's dispersed out. You've got, one with 9 points, one with 10 points, and then you got the 2 here, 3 there, 3 here, 5 there, that they normally do every week. And we've talked about that over and over and over again. You don't know who you can defend. Early in the game, Lainey French had 2 quick threes, and of course they called timeout right away. Well, what do? Put the defender in her face. Well, guess what? Then the next girl's up in line with Bellmont. So that's where Bellmont has this huge advantage. And at this point, like I said, it's an 8-point advantage as we get ready for the third quarter. This has been the Adams Memorial Hospital halftime show. We'll be back right after these messages.
Understanding our values allows us to make decisions on the best use of money. There's 4 things that we can do with it. We can live, we can give, we can owe, and we can grow. What are we spending money on? What causes are we wanting to support? From an O perspective, debt, taxes. But then growing, what is that we're saving towards? We believe that if we can help our clients manage the O and
back just in time as the action begins once again to start the second half. Northrop will start with the ball this time. Ball is with hands. There's Jackson. And the ball's over to Day. Back to Williams Thomas. She gets the ball back over to Wiss. And I think Jackson is trying to take it underneath. A little hook shot. Hard on the rim. Gets her own rebound. Off the rim once again. And Marianne Blakey comes away with the rebound. So there they had their rebound, had their chance. Marianne Blakey's going to take it all the way down and decide to kick it back out last second.
Nice dish. There we go.
And another three-point play, old-fashioned way.
Now we got to capitalize on hitting some free throws.
Yes, exactly right. They have a chance to really kind of start pulling away here if they can hit these free throws to go with. And there it is.
Thank you.
Just what we were looking for. The old-fashioned three-point play. So now it gives Mary 13 points on the game so far. Oh, little bump off there by Williams-Thomas. Thing is, one thing about it, Bellmont is not foreign to a little bit of physical play, so it's not going to bump these girls off in any way, without a doubt.
No, they're young, but they're tough.
A shot from three. Again, that's Jackson from three.
She could heat up. We could be in trouble.
Yep, she could heat up and really change things around. But likewise, Ashley Blakey comes right back with a three. She says, anything you can do, I can do right on top of it. Williams-Thomas, she's made several of those drives. She had a real good drive earlier, but our girls have managed to cut her off for the most part. There's a little layup that's a little short. Rebound of Mary Blakey once again. Continue to add to that differential in the rebound category for Bellmont. Lenny French over to Kate Kitson once again. Fix my stats here just real quickly. Oh, Kate Kitson, a little layup. Can't quite get it to fall. Rebound goes back to Ashley Blakey, and she's going to get the foul.
They just don't ever quit.
Nope, absolutely not. And like I said, they just keep adding to the rebounds. If they can't add to the turnovers, guess what? We'll just keep adding to the rebounds then. Been all the difference tonight. And Ashley will go to the line for two shots here with the free throw rule having changed a couple of years. Or was it last year or 2 years ago already? Kind of lost track, but now anytime they're in shooting roll, they get two shots no matter what. There's no 1-and-1 anymore. Oh, in and out, so she misses both of those.
Rebound to Kitson.
Kitson kicks it back up. Oh, and it's intercepted by – now it's turnover once again. So we got opposing turnovers right there. So the ball is back in Bellmont's hands. Annie Kirkenberg kicks out to Kate Kitson. Kate Barton. Again, as we said, we'd like to see her. Oh, boy. And, wow, Ashley Blakey did a nice job saving that. She was going down and managed to kick it back out to Laney French, and Mary Blakey forces it up there, and I'm liking it. Make those girls stop her.
Yep.
She's getting stronger and stronger every week, knowing that she can go in against those girls and force that reaction.
Well, it was quite a athletic play by Ashley.
It was.
I mean,
to save that turnover.
Yeah.
First one for Marianne. Oh, off the rim.
Didn't Coach Lysing make the guys come in every morning, shoot 100 free throws every single day?
I think so. They did. They could shoot free throws too.
Oh my gosh,
that's for sure.
Those Stu Sheets and Keith Bly and all those guys.
Yep.
It was easy money at the free throw line.
There, Marianne hits that second one. Break that free throw miss streak. Northrop gets the ball back up again. Ball goes down to Jackson.
Nice
and it's tipped away by Barton.
Nice step in.
It goes out off her finger, so Northrop will manage to keep the ball. Jackson handling the ball up there. We're going to see if she tries to press the issue a little more here this half. And, Ashley Blakey still. Late call there. Annie Kirkenberg forced the play there by William Thomas, and they got her on the foul for the reach-in.
I think they got Mary on it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I don't see
Oh, wow. I didn't notice her being there, but obviously –
our unbiased announcing is doesn't see any foul, so
a little drive in there. I guess I didn't see which one it was at that point. Well, with that, Coach Heim calls a timeout. We're going to take a break with them, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Bellmont High School here, where Coach Heim called a timeout quickly there as Bellmont had the ball in their own court before they got themselves into trouble. Northrop put some pressure on them. They had forced another turnover on Northrop and then brought the ball down and kind of getting themselves into a tough spot. So Ani Kirkenberg over to Ashley Blakey at about the free throw line. She's got to put it up. Right there it is. Nice 15-footer right there. Take what there is. Coach Heim talked about that last week in the post-game interview. Oh, we're going to get Ani Kirkenberg a little trip on that one. Talking about the fact that, hey, we'll take that old-fashioned two-point shot. If you got the opening, shoot it.
Apologize for the commercial break that wasn't there. We got that figured out, though, I think.
Oh, Jackson took a little hesitation step and went past, but we managed to close her down. They take it to the hole right there. It was for Northrop. That was Kamaya Morris for 2 on a little layup. (41-29) in favor of the Braves. Hadley Caffey from about 8-10 foot, just a little bit long, hit the back side or far side of the rim. Now Jack's going to push it again. Ashley Blakey's, as they don't reach in, kicks it over to the corner. Oh. Now hopefully that's one thing that we don't see too much of right there. They're going to start pushing the issue, it looks like, and try and force us into some fouls, I have a feeling. That foul was on Hadley Caffey. Puts William Thomas at the line. First one was good. Second one is in and out. Rebound goes to Caffey once again. Kate Kitson now three-point arc. Over to Barton. Barton drives it. Oh, wow. She could go. Oh, man.
Amongst the trees.
Managed to get it blocked without a doubt. She had a nice little drive there, but she was going to get against one of the taller girls. Rebound went back to Northrop. Out top of the key is Jackson once again. Oh, and a little extra step for our 3. That was William Thomas over the back, or over the far side of the rim. Call a jump ball, and we'll go back to Northrop, I believe. Oh no, goes to Bellmont. That's what I had too. Okay. So that turnover goes back to, there's Williams Thomas. Nice block on Ashley Blakey. Marianne Blakey checks back into the lineup. Gives Hadley Caffey a break. Ashley Blakey from three-point range. Oh, just a little bit long once again. And that will go off of Northrop. Kate Kitson takes a break. Barton will inbound the pass here. Oh, that was telegraphed very quickly there by, again, Williams-Thomas, and gets the ball the basket by Olivia Rice there. A layup.
Northrop's not going away.
No, they sure aren't.
Nice drive by Mary Blakey.
That's number 7 turnovers.
Draw the flag.
That's right, drew the flag.
Drew the flag.
That's right. She's not afraid of making that contact, that's for sure.
No, not at all.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah.
Forced the foul. Now she can get in her groove with the free throws.
There
First one's good. After Northrop had cut the lead to 9, Belmont's now back up to an 11-point lead here.
Nice
defense. And another turnover forced against the Bruins. That's number 10 that I show, number 11. I'm sorry. Turned back over by Bellmont.
Oh. Yeah, that was Blakey wasn't in good position there.
Tried to get back, but she was a little late getting back there, and kind of
somebody down.
That's what I wonder.
Here comes our friend Deanna.
I think it was there again, William Thomas that was down. She's holding her back. She's come back here. And that was on Ashley Blakey once again. That'll be her first according to the scores table.
I don't know what the officials are talking about.
I don't know if they're trying to figure out.
I think she was in the act of shooting, but I don't know what else they'd be talking about.
Well, are they taking her out and let somebody else shoot for her?
Oh.
That's what it looks like. They're going to let somebody else shoot for her, which will be Wiss. First one is good. And there again, if there's any struggle there and there's any question, you have that opportunity. I guess you take advantage of it, right?
Absolutely.
Use your best free throw shooter out there and get those extra points. That tightens it right up. Now they throw it away again. Oh, and Marianne Blakey's going to force the foul down here under the basket.
Belmont's getting a little sloppy out front.
Draw the foul, I should say here. Receive the foul call. So now that is number 9 on the turnovers for Bellmont. 11-9, I show. First free throw for Northrop is good. Second one is also good. Well, and it looks like maybe they recognize it as that's one of their strengths here. They have been shooting the heck out of these free throws, or making the heck out of these free throws here throughout the night. So down to a 7-point game.
That's a reach in.
Oh, my goodness. Coach Heim is not happy. She got bumped off the ball there, and turnover goes on Bellmont. Ball across court. Jackson for 3. Little long. Put back by Northrop. That is put back by Rice. That tightens things right up here. Down to a 5-point lead for Bellmont now. And now they finally get a foul. So Ani Kirkeberg, that will be foul number 5. So they'll be shooting 2. So from here on out, they'll be shooting Scores table trying to get them straightened out here. Should be 2 shots here for Ani Krugerberg. So now Bellmont's going to have to take advantage of these free throws, or this is a situation they could run into during the tournament play as they get into a crunch position here. They got to take advantage of the free throws. Another one missed, and this has been a big advantage for Northrop tonight. It's a difference of the huge difference in the lead here. I don't think I show Northrop having missed a free throw yet tonight, and Ani missed both of them. So down to a 5-point lead with 1 minute here in the third quarter. William Thomas drives it. It's down to Jackson, back over to Wiss, and back underneath to Jackson under the basket on the layup. Nice feed right there. Down to a 3-point lead now for Bellmont. See how well they respond here with this pressure. Another turnover. Now we're all tied up turnover-wise, and that's something you don't see very much. Looks like Northrop is going to try and run the clock down for a final shot, possibly. Wiss picks up her dribble, clear out at the 10-second line. They're all playing right out there top at the 10-second line. Williams, Thomas here. On a backdoor feed for Jackson once again. And we're down to a 1-point lead for the Bellmont Braves. That's the end of the third quarter, so Northrop has come roaring back at the end of 3. Bellmont leads 43-42. We'll be back right after this. Well, Northrop has cut this lead down to 1 point for the Bellmont Braves. See if Bellmont can stop the bleeding here real quickly. Northrop got the ball to start this fourth quarter. Oh, and a little short one on the layup there for Northrop. Rebound goes back to Bellmont. Good thing they have the rebound advantage. Another ball tipped away. Marianne Blakey recovers it.
Call timeout.
Oh, my goodness. I think they might have to get a little control of the contact a little bit.
Yeah.
Pretty physical both sides here. That foul was on William Thomas. That's just her second. At this point, sometimes it's worth the foul just to try and force a turnover.
Northrop has really dialed up their defensive pressure.
Yeah, they have. Well, and part of that was, there again, Bellmont and their lackadaisical passing here. It isn't normal. Oh, there you go. Marianne Blakey did a nice job. She's decided to take charge and draw contact there. That'd be number 4 on Northrop's big girl. I said big, I mean tall. No offense whatsoever. Marianne Blakey missed another free throw. Second one for Marianne Blakey. It is good. I don't want to count up the number of misses that Bellmont has had on free throws, but it's kind of coming back to haunt them a little bit. Northrop comes right back, so Bellmont has the lead 44-42 here in this fourth quarter. Oh, a nice scramble there by Kate Kitson. And that third quarter was brought to you by the Betsy's Boutique Shop. Third quarter, shop online or in store for the latest trends in boutique clothing at Betsy's Boutique Shop. From dresses to denim, find your perfect outfit with us. Go to shopbetsys.com or visit one of our many locations, including downtown Decatur. Again, Kate Kitson forced the turnover there. They're trying to take care of the basketball. Shorten the clock up maybe. Ashley Blakey off the rim. Marianne Blakey on the putback. Nice rebound. Tell you what, Marianne has shown that she's going to take charge tonight.
Yep.
Do what she can to keep it from getting away. And Thomas up top. Goes to Day. She's going to drive. Got right past Marianne Blakey, and she's a little short on the layup. And I think she landed out of bounds there, so the ball will go back to Bellmont on another turnover. That's what they need to get back to, forcing those turnovers. Sarah Wiss is playing tight defense on Kate Kitson. Kate Kitson looked from outside. I think they can't get shy about that shot, that's for sure. Northrop can add points on the board very quickly. There, foul. Away from the ball. William Thomas kind of ran right into Mary Blakey there. That'll be her third foul. Kayla Williams-Thomas, that is. With that, Bellmont will take it out of bounds. So 2 more fouls, and they'll be able to go to the free throw line if they can take advantage of Ashley Blakey on a nice spin move. Not able to get it to fall. Rebound comes back to Northrop. All the way to the rim, I'll tell you what. Basket for William Thomas. I said they aren't going to waste any time. Right back to 2 points now. Pretty sure this is not what Bellmont was expecting, even though they knew it could happen with this talented team. Just a year ago, Northrop knocked them off by 4 points. I guess a day short of a year ago. Coach Jackson calls timeout for the Lady Bruins. So with that, we're going to take a timeout as well, and we'll be back right after this.
Understanding our values allows us to make decisions on the best use of money. There's 4 things that we can do with it. We can live, we can give, we can owe, and we can grow. What are we spending money on? What causes are we wanting to support? From an O perspective, debt, taxes. But then growing, what is that we're saving towards? We believe that if we can help our clients manage the O and grow, it will give them great freedom to live and give. Contact us for a free consultation and we'll help you get started.
Back here at Bellmont High School, where Bellmont manages to keep the 2-point lead on the inbounds here. Ashley Blakey out top. This is where it's got them into trouble. They've had a lot of those high passes, not any dribbles down below. There's a chance, a good look for Kate Kitson. She passed it up. There it is from the top of the key, a little off the side, and Ashley Blakey tracks it down. That's exactly what they need to get back into their offense they need. Keep shooting. One way they aren't going to make it is if they don't shoot.
Nobody's moving out there.
Oh, ball is tipped away. Going to get a jump ball. Again, Bellmont gets really lucky with the jump ball and a timely point of the game. That's 3 of them now. They've managed to keep the ball and not force a turnover. There's a shot. She looked away again, trying to go amongst the. That was probably not. Oh, they called Northrop out of bounds. So Bellmont will keep the possession, but that one is one that Kate Barton, when she watches that on video, I'm sure Coach Heim will say, look, take that shot. You tried to drive in there and amongst the trees, and unfortunately it's a little tough at that point. She had a good look. Now she draws another foul. That foul is on number 15, Kamaya Morris. That's her third, a team fourth here in this fourth quarter with 3:56 left on the Krukenberg Auction Realty scoreboard. Oh, Honey Krukenberg picked up her dribble and not a good spot. Gets away to Marianne Blakey, who comes across the lane. Back to her sister up top. Oh, and she drives through and gets swatted from behind. Coach Jackson is not happy with that call. I think that foul will go on Olivia Rice. But I think she did go across the hand when she was dribbling past and hit that away from her. So it's a tough one, though.
Well, the girls got to hit free throws, so.
Yep, absolutely.
Might just be where they
where
they want them.
That a way to jinx them, Josh.
There you go. No way this one's going.
Reverse jinxing, reverse psychology. So Ashley hits that first one. Oh, and Lainey French gets the rebound. That's almost as good in that case.
Yeah.
Ani Krukenberg from 3. Oh, just a little short. Looked like she was kind of flat behind the ball, and gets Marianne Blakey gets tripped. Jackson with a drive. Ashley Blakey comes over to help out, stops the drive. Lainey French gets reset. Ooh, William Thomas draws a foul on Ani Krukenberg. That's her first one of the game. So Bellmont is not at a risk. They're an advantage here. They just have given up one foul so far. As long as there's no easy shots here, you're well worth probably fouling here. Not on from a three-point range. That was way short from Jackson. Bellmont will get the ball out of bounds. So now Bellmont has that three-point lead. They've got the 5 fouls on Northrop here, 2:39 left. Kate Kitson trying to decide whether she wants to drive or kick it back out. Kate Barton. Oh, she dribbles it off her foot. Ooh, they got a break there. Ani Krukenberg. There again. Oh, my. Wow. William Thomas took Ani Krukenberg off the play. Gets the layup. Turnover goes against Bellmont on there. Now 47-46 once again.
I'd go right at number 40. She's got 4 fouls.
That's right, especially Marianne.
Yep, right now. I just take her off the dribble, Draw that.
Yep. Oh, go for it. Yeah. I don't know if they're trying to
I'm not sure what
shorten the clock up. They don't have a lot of lead. Ooh, quite the push off. Got by with one there, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, I think they're trying to hold the ball and make them foul. I don't know if they're free throw shooting. It's been a
that's the
bit of a struggle tonight. Bit of a gamble there. Gee whiz. Getting pretty physical. I know Coach Jackson and Marion Wiss wanted to travel on that one, but she kind of got bumped off of her pivot foot a couple times there. So Ani Krickenberg goes a free throw. Oh, and rolls that one in. Second one. Nice. Up and good. Now with just 1:21 left here in this fourth quarter. Decatur Dental Services fourth quarter. Bellmont is leading 49-46. Oh, and they dribbled it off their foot. Again, that was a tough one for Northrop, without a doubt. Marion Wiss was trying to get past the defender and bounced it off her foot out of bounds as well. Now we got a little chippy action going on. Wiss a little bit of shove against Ani Krickenberg.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Bellmont got by with one.
Ani Krickenberg, wow.
She's been pretty quiet this second half, and then she hits those two free throws. And a nice little layup right there.
Oh, pretty good defense by Mary there, but she picked up the foul.
But there again, now it's on the shot, unfortunately, so they will get two. But there again, if it's on the floor, it's a good time to foul right now. They've got three of them to give up, or at least two of them.
Hey, they can miss one.
That's their first miss, I believe, of the night.
This will go a long way come tournament time, a game like this where it's battle every possession.
Yep, exactly. This is, at least they've shown that they can keep fighting here when they're in a tough spot.
Yeah, they haven't panicked. Coach Himes subbing offense for defense well. And it's been fun to watch.
Yep. Kate Kitson definitely is one of those ball handlers that you have a lot of faith in. She's very smart about how she handles her passes. Little ball fake, bounce pass if she has to. Jackson now fouls Ani Krickenberg, so she'll go back to the foul line once again, see if she can keep on her streak here.
Yeah, the knees are huge. I mean, this is what wins ball games here toward the end of the season.
Again, this is Decatur Dental Services fourth quarter. Decatur Dental Services, we welcome our new patients and patient referrals to all of our locations in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren. Visit us at DecaturDentalIN.com to learn all about us. So Ani again hits her next free throw, so that's a big boost here. Perfect. After missing her first two, she's now hit the last four, so that gives Bellmont the 6-point lead here with 50 seconds left. How are we on commercials there, Josh?
We need to run a few.
All right, well, we'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
I don't know why they're not playing.
Just 50 seconds remain here in the Decatur Dental Services fourth quarter. Again, Bellmont has a 6-point lead now with 50 seconds left. It was very, very tight here through the fourth quarter. Northrop made a nice run in the third quarter to close that gap. And so Bellmont's trying to close things out here real quickly. William Thomas, and again, Ani Kierkegaard had the exact idea that you need to have. Rather than letting them get too much playing time and get set in their offense, they're going to foul and force them to reset. Trying to burn clock as much as you can. Once they try and make a motion or move towards the goal to score, you want to get a shot before they drive. And there's one of those times right there that they should have. Wisk gets the ball and puts the ball up. That was one where you should have fouled her on the floor. Oh, I'm sorry, it was Jackson. I thought it was Wiss, actually. Got her own rebound and going to go.
Short.
First one short. Rebound comes to William Thomas already,
nice
and I throw it away.
I was going to say, that's a foul. Okay, with him, girls.
The foul by Northrop here. But I think that foul late was probably a good learning experience. Don't let her get into that shooting lane before you foul there when you've got extra fouls, right? I have to assume that Coach Heim would have that same thought process, trying to burn clock and force him to put it back out. Laney French at the line for two, hits that first one.
I think they've hit their last 5 or 6 free throws.
After we put a little pressure on them, they said, we're going to prove those dummies wrong up there.
Yeah, and I'm glad they are.
That's right. Good to see them hitting the free throws now. Here down the stretch. At that point, they're 2-6.
Let her go. There you go.
So again, that quick basket by Williams Thomas. Timeout call, a quick timeout called by Northrop. We're going to go back for a message, and we'll be back right after this.
I hope so.
Get started.
Since opening Miller Land Surveying in 2005, we've grown to not only service Adams County, but the entire Northeast Indiana region. Business growth has led us to expand with additional field crews, advanced technology, locations in both Monroe and Fort Wayne. Miller Land Surveying partners with various clients to aid in residential and commercial real estate transactions, development of schools, industrial parks, subdivisions, various commercial development projects, and more. At Miller Land Surveying, precision and professionalism is where we draw the line.
Looking to elevate your construction project? Schwartz Contracting is here to deliver. With over 20 years in the industry.
Welcome back for the last 17.2 seconds. Bellmont with just a 4-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Northrop closed that gap after halftime and has made a real battle out of this. Whistle right here, not sure. Not sure what that was exactly.
Not either.
Aaron Whistle or maybe, I don't know. Bellmont trying to get it in. Tight pressure here by Northrop. Ashley Blakey going to drive through the defenders. Marianne Blakey gets the ball. Got a little break there. So Williams Thomas now has her fourth foul. So Marianne Blakey will go back to the line here. Try and add to this lead. First free throw is good. This is more like a weathered tournament team that we like to see here down the stretch with these free throws. Much, much better. I'm sure Coach Heim is appreciating these free throws down the stretch. And, of course, I jinxed her now. 8 seconds left here. Push off by Jackson. Gets by with a little 2. They were very quick getting that ball back in. I thought she missed it then where I couldn't quite see it. So Jackson now with another basket. And a foul. Goes against Northrop now. Quick inbound. So Ashley Blakey will shoot 2 once again.
That should do her.
Down to 3/4 of a second. So Bellmont does look like they'll squeak away with a win here. This is a good, tough one. And with that, closing tonight with a big victory for the Bellmont Lady Braves. It was a battle that was maybe a little closer than they thought, but yet we knew it could be. Bellmont comes away victorious, 57-53. We'll have our Berne Witness post-game show here right after this.
Looking to elevate your construction project? Schwartz Contracting is here to deliver. With over 20 years in the industry, owner Dan Schwartz has been providing reliable home construction, barn buildings, pole barns, garages, barns, and barn dominiums throughout Adams County and beyond. When it comes to building your dream home or an impressive new barn, Dan Schwartz and his team are the ultimate champions. When you choose SCI, you're getting a team that brings expertise and commitment to take down every project. They're all about getting the job done right. Are you ready to tackle your next project? Contact Dan Schwartz at 260-525-0266, Schwartz Contracting, where solid construction is always the winning move.
Here at the local Keystone Energy office in Monroe, our drivers, service technicians, administrative assistants, and sales staff are centered on you. We work hard to meet your energy needs with superior products and exceptional service.
We are here to lead with purpose, serve with impact, grow responsibly with our local community, embrace our roots and humble beginnings.
Keystone Cooperative Monroe team is centered on you.
Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960.
We are here to help you through all stages of life.
From commercial properties
to auctions
to farmland and equipment
and owning your first home.
We have the expertise and experience you can count on.
Visit us in person or online at MsLehman.com.
At Decatur Dental Services, all of our offices provide complete dental care, including crowns, bridges, and dentures, teeth whitening, orthodontics and Invisalign, restorations, preventative care, cosmetics, and sports mouth guards. In Decatur, Botox and Juvederm are available as well. We have offices in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren to serve you. To learn more about our doctors, office hours, and insurance information, please visit DecaturDentalIN.com or like us on Facebook. New patients are always welcome, as are patient referrals, so contact us today.
At the University of St. Francis, we believe everyone's made for greatness. Here, students are inspired to reach higher, academically, personally, and spiritually. We're not just shaping minds, we're forming servant leaders with purpose and heart. Rooted in faith and tradition, we prepare students to live lives of virtue, service, and joy. This is where faith meets reason, and where students discover who they're truly called to be. Discover greater.
Building people's dreams for the past 19 years, Marquee Builders offers a complete design build experience. Whether you're looking to build a new home or just update your existing home, we offer a full range of construction services to Adams and the surrounding counties. If you need help visualizing your project, we have a full-time design staff that can work with you to create the look of your dreams. Big or small, the attention to detail and exceptional quality is what all of our customers have come to expect. Give us a call for your free consultation or stop in and visit us at our showroom in Berne.
At Southern Wells, we are dedicated to offering unique educational experiences.
Our exceptional career and technical education and College Core programs provide hands-on learning that prepares students for various careers in higher education and also instill a deep respect for hard work and innovation.
Collaboration between students and staff is at the heart of everything we do. Our family values guide us as we prepare our students to succeed beyond the classroom.
Welcome to Southern Wells, where people are empowered to become their personal best.
Any brand, any color. You break it, we'll fix it. Newspawn Mechanical is located just north of Berne, along with over 175 years of combined service in the field. Newspawn Mechanical offers a wide range of rental equipment and attachments. If you're looking to upgrade your equipment or starting from scratch, whether it's new or used, they can help to find the right machine for you. Stop and see the full line of Gale and Manitou equipment with leasing and financing options available, along with a full line of Manitou parts and attachments. Call 260-589-3802 to find out what we have to offer.
At Swiss Village, our mission is simple: pursuing life together. Every day, we create a community where life is full, active, and meaningful. Here, neighbors become friends, team members feel like family, and every moment matters. Whether you're searching for a vibrant place to live or a rewarding place to work, you'll find it here at Swiss Village. Swiss Village, pursuing life together. Learn more at swissvillage.org.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Them coming to the basketball, but we let her get easy steals and easy twos, and when that happens, they sort of played our game there for a little bit. Lots of pressure, getting some twos, and an easy transition. We kind of clicked out of that a little bit, and we ran it through Mary. I talked to Mary this week about how we just want to run through her when she's in there, and I thought she did a nice job of controlling and handling the basketball when she needed to, and that's just such an asset for us to have when your 5 can handle the basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's something that Josh and I talked about during the game. It's been great watching her develop. I know we talked about it earlier in the season against the in the Homestead game where she hadn't quite developed that post game yet, and now she's gotten more of that command and has decided she's going to go after those girls, and it's been great to watch, and I loved it. And she showed a lot of that tonight, early on especially, where she got some big points. And then later in the game, when the other girls were struggling, it was like she said, okay, I'm going to put it on my shoulders a little bit, and I'm going to go after those girls once again, and that was great.
Yeah, she's such a great kid. I had the conversation with her how we wanted to play through her, and she looked at me like, no, I don't want to do this. And I'm like, dude, you're good, so just go out and be good. And I was glad to see it. Tonight I thought And granted, it's just last year. She was just a freshman last year. I thought if something like that, a few things don't go her exact way, she sort of doesn't want the basketball. But tonight, she just, like you said, she kept commanding the basketball. We kept throwing it to her. And the girls, I thought her teammates sort of looked for her to get it, to sort of have that calming presence, which is huge for us.
And something I noticed tonight, too, and luckily it was a short-lived thing, but I did notice it, and I'm always watching the things that will take them into the tournament, and that's always the fun things to watch for. We noticed after the halftime, going into the second half, it looked like some of the girls got a little hesitant on their shot. And I told Josh, I'm sure that Coach Heim is probably saying, look, be a little more selfish. Take that open shot when you've got it, and they shy away from it, and they're way too unselfish at times maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked a lot about just attacking whatever we're seeing. Sometimes the girls say, we had the conversation about a week ago how the girls, every time I tell the team's going to play zone, they're like, oh, and I'm like, girls, like, you are the most athletic people out on the court. Like, just go be athletic. And I think sometimes that they forget that. Just continuing to attack. If somebody's going to give you pressure, we're all good enough ball handlers where we can go by them. We should want the pressure, because then that gives us clear lanes to the basket. And we're still working on that. But again, you go back and you look at how many sophomores play a pretty good role. And this 2 years in, so they're not exactly just fresh to varsity, but like they're still learning what they can do and sort of how to handle that pressure.
Yeah, well, and one thing that we also summed up a big part of the game tonight, and something that we've talked about during the season here as they get into that tournament run, is maybe some of their free throw shooting. It seems like they've had a lot of the 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2. And you know what? We got into that stretch tonight, and at one point I think we had 6 in a row. And let's see here what I have added up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then they were 10 out of 13 right down the stretch when the most pressure was right there, because obviously they had tightened that game right down to 4 points once again and 10 of 13. So obviously I'm sure that made you feel much better that we get into a crunch and these girls can step up and hit the free throws like you want them to.
Yeah, I was with you. We kept going to the line and going 1 for 2, and I'm like, girls, we gotta draw this lead. But yeah, you're right. At the end, when it mattered most, I thought we did a nice job. Everybody at the line I saw sort of take a calming breath and look at the rim and go, and that's all I'm asking for. You're going to miss some here and there, but if you're not rushing it, if you're not doing something wild, then we can live with that. So yeah, absolutely. In the tournament, that's going to be the most important thing.
Yep, and there again, we finally got the lid off the basket a little bit tonight. I had shown that at halftime we were 50% from three-point range and 43%, and I may be off a little bit trying to do both here. Now in the third quarter, it kind of showed that we were 1 of 5 from the three-point range. Okay, you're going to have that from time to time, but we balanced out. And then in the remainder of the second half, from 2-point range was 44%, and then we had on top of that the better free throw shooting. And obviously that was the difference of the game tonight when I had a team that gave them a little extra pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. I was really happy with the way we shot the ball in the first half. We had about the same numbers coming into halftime that you had.
Yeah.
I thought we shot freely. I thought we took good shots. I thought in that third quarter, it's just it's a learning experience.
Yep.
Like you said, I thought we took rush shots. It's just learning. All of them know that they're capable of hitting the shot, and all of them want to hit the shot, not for their personal glory, but for the team's success.
Yep.
And it's just figuring out which one is the right shot, and we're getting there. I thought we did a nice job, like I said, in the first half, and it's always things to work on. You're never happy whether you win or lose. There's always things that we can clean up.
That's a championship team for you right there, that they're always going to try and get better and improve upon those. So we want to congratulate you again. I mean, this is one of those perfect games, once again, where there's no real pressure on conference. There's no pressure on anything, bearing long-term other than tonight and what you can learn from these type of teams and these type of games. They're excellent for that preparation going into the tournament. And we saw tonight a huge improvement, in my opinion, in the growth in the girls.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why we're scheduling these games. We know where to stretch, where it's going to be super difficult. We drop a game or two. It is what it is, Even, look, as much as I want to beat Norwell, if we lose Norwell, it's the same thing we said after Homestead. They're 4A. We don't have to deal with them again, and we move on with our life and keep going. So,
Yep. Other than just having that slice of the conference championship again, right?
It's always been nice to beat Norwell, let's be honest.
Exactly. Exactly. I understand that. It's been that way since I was a kid here, so I understand that completely. So,
Yep.
Well, Coach, congratulations once again. This is number 202, right, tonight?
Yes, sir.
Let's see if we can't keep adding to that and push through these next couple meat grinders or the big meat grinder here in the next couple games and finish this out.
I like it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, that's Coach Andy Heim, a post-game show here at the TP where Adams Woodcrest post-game show. Again, Adams Woodcrest Senior Living. We offer a wide array of services to address the needs of the most independent seniors and families needing support for an aging loved one. Our service levels include independent living, assisted living, memory care, nursing care services, and short-term rehabilitation. To learn more, go to adamswoodcrest.org. And with that, tonight, like I said, we will cover a few more things as we wrap things up here in the post-game show. The Bellmont Braves were victorious once again. I believe the end of score here is 57-53 that Josh had at the end. I forgot to write it down in case my calculations are off just slightly on the shooting. Some big things that we learned tonight, as Coach said, or that we mentioned. The free throws down the stretch was big for Bellmont. That's something that they just have been 1 for 2, kind of that 50% thing throughout a lot of the season. And tonight, when it got into crunch, they had missed several of them early in the third, and we were worried about coming back to haunt them. And then in the fourth quarter, when they really needed to, they ended up coming back and hitting those. Bellmont was led tonight with Marianne Blakey with 20 points, and I'll kind of give you a summary here quickly for Northrop. Olivia Rice had 2 points. Briley Day had 3 points. Kayla Williams-Thomas, 18 points. Marion Wiss came away with 4 points. Kamaya Morris had 7 points. Swin Jackson had 10 points. And again, these are unofficial. And Miracle O'Neill, I believe, was number 40. I think I heard Coach Maki announce, as opposed to number 35 that we had on the roster.
Okay.
And she closed the game with 5 points as well. And there again, it's just a quick rundown. I'm trying to add these in my head as we go. For the Bellmont Braves, for the scoring tonight, I showed Kate Kitson with 3 points. I show Caitlin Barton with 5 points. Hadley Caffey went scoreless tonight, but she gave some big minutes in there to give Marianne Blakey a break, where she really was stepping up and fighting hard in there. Tonight I also had Ani Krukeberg for 9 points. And these may not be 100% right. I'm very trying to keep close on these, but 9 at 11 points for Lainey French. Ashley Blakey did not get started early, but she came on late and had some points. So we had 7, 8, 9 points for Ashley Blakey, and leading the scoring for both teams tonight was Marianne Blakey with 20 points. And as Coach Heim said, he has talked to her about wanting to play through her. She wasn't so sure she wanted to be selfish and play that way, as she kind of looked at it. And he's like, look, you've got that ability, and we've said that through the season, where great to see when she decides she's going to go after those girls and play them and drive in on them. And tonight she did that more and more, and even when we got into crunch time later on, kind of put the ball on her, put the weight on her shoulders and carried the team through. So it was a very, very big win for the Lady Braves tonight after getting challenged late. Managed to come out away with the win. And just one of those learning experience games that you look forward to. No pressure on anything other than just tonight's game and learning what they can take ahead as we go. So the Berne Witness Player of the Game tonight, sponsored by FM Investments Raymond James. For investments, finances, or retirement planning, call 260-368-9939 to set up an appointment at FM Investments Raymond James. And tonight, I think Josh kind of pointed it out, and that was by the development that she had tonight, which is, like I said, we saw a lot of growth and a lot of girls tonight with the challenges and mental toughness fighting back through the the pressure that Northrop put on them. But I think the one that kind of stepped up even more than some of the others was Mary Ann Blakey. So congratulations to her once again. And we want to thank our sponsors and everyone for joining us tonight. On behalf of Allie West, Josh Butler, myself, and Berne Witness Media, we want to thank everybody for being here, and we wish everybody a good night.